our next guest is someone that we're both very good friends with. It's actually like sort of like Alice sort of like Tonello, one of the founders of like Transformers Foundation as well. And
That's right.
we can't say how important it is to have someone like this talk. You know, it's amazing. So
she's great, and her company is great, and she's a very is a leader on making things right on the denim washing and processing industry. So Alice, good day to you, and
Good
thanks very much for joining. And now, okay, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, Miguel. It's a pleasure, and also Mustin, thank you a lot. Thanks for this opportunity also, because I was in Pakistan a couple of years ago, and it was an amazing experience. I met wonderful people, and so today I'm very proud of this opportunity. For today, I prepare a presentation, and I would like to share. I hope that you can see my presentation. Okay. So today I would like to speak a little bit about the technology for garment treatment. So after the fabric discussion, we need to think about also the garment finishing, the washing and treatment part of the denim. Sorry, I have, okay. So for who doesn't know Tonello Company, just a few words. Since 1981, we have designing and manufacture garment finishing technology, completely made in Italy. So this year is our 40th anniversary, and we are celebrating this result. This is one of my favorite slides, because it is showing the evolution of the technology of the latest 40-45 years, starting from the first dyeing machine, the 1975, passing through the first front-loading machine for denim. We can also find in the 1989 the robot to answer to the request to, let's say, of the automation to improve and increase the automation in the laundry. We can find the brush robot, the first laser machine, the 1995. So it was a very simple, but here we can easily understand how we work and in which direction to change and to improve the environment and also the worker condition when we speak about the finishing. We can find also the jet system, that is the brother of our app technology today, Bohemia for the 3D whiskers, Batik for the nebulization, the first one in 2004, arriving today to our all-in-one system that we will see later in details together with the Metro, Wake, and Oblige. And the innovation that we launched last year, the laser range. As Tonello, we always thought to give more than just a machine, because this is very important. It's important to build the machine the right way, but also is all the combination of knowledge and process that you are able, and the solution that you are able to give to the industry. That is why we have an R&D department with a creative area where brands, designer can meet, and is becoming a gathering place. So can meet to find a new processes, new solution. Okay, so we are ready to start now to speak about the finishing. And to understand where we arrive today is very important to know also the old story. So the old story of, let's say, the traditional finishing of a pair of jeans, the present and the past, takes from 80 to 150 liters of water per pair of jeans. Unfortunately, in some cases, this still happens. So to understand where we use this quantity, we need to see together all the steps. So we have as a first step, for example, manual brushing, potassium permanganate spray with the neutralization, stone washing, bleaching, again neutralization, rinses, and softening. Is a huge quantity. And let me show you also, let's say, the condition and the environment. This is the manual brushing. This is potassium permanganate spray. Here we have stone wash and bleaching using hazardous chemicals. And this is the environment also that we can find in some cases. This is what we discharge in the end of the process. But there is a good news, luckily. So there is a new way also to treat a pair of jeans. And today I would like to present our vision for a responsible finishing. The vision of the laundry of the present and the future is what we call the laundry revolution. That is simple, digital, and automatic. Simple because with the few technology, we can treat a pair of jeans and we can create a nice finishing. Digital because everything is traceable thanks to Metro. So we can see what is happening for all the steps with the data. And automatic because we try to reduce as much as possible the different steps inside the laundry, the loading and unloading the machine from different technology, and that is why this is the result. Let's see together the steps. So we can replace the manual scraping with laser. Laser is an amazing innovation and also gives, let's say, a new professional profile. The laser designer today is very important, is the driver, and it's very important to use in the right way this technology. Also because we invest a lot from the software part, is user-friendly, but it's very important to create a nice design. This is our range, so starting from the laser lab, design for labs and also shops. We have a laser table, so we can work on table and mannequin. So depending on the product that we have to treat, and also the conveyor, no stop conveyor during the laser mark. So this was about the dry process. Here we can see the wet process. We can replace all the steps that we saw before. So also think about stone washes with many problems, so mining, transport, and also the sludges, the bleach with hazardous chemicals. So today we can do in the all-in-one system. What is the all-in-one system? Is a Tonello washing machine with all the latest sustainable technology integrated. Which technology? We have up. This is very important to reduce the liquefaction. So the quantity of water, the liters of water per kilo of garment. Traditionally, we use liquoration 1:5, 1:10, also 1:20. With up, we can reduce the liquoration to 1:2. So reduce the quantity of water to the minimum. Important thing is that when we think about the new technology, we try as much as possible also to retrofit the old one, because we think that is very important, is a responsible approach also to try to change what is already in the market. Let's speak now about core. Core is our nebulization system. So in this way, we can nebulize without a bath inside the washing machine. We can nebulize different kind of product. Today, there is a new generation of chemicals, so from enzyme that we can apply by nebulization, also very good softener or laser smoother, for example. So this is our approach, and is always a combination of collaboration with also the chemicals suppliers that are very, very important. We have also no stone, that is a plug and play abrasive drum to reproduce the same effect of stone wash, but without the foaming stone. So avoiding also all the problems that we spoke before. And last but not least, eco-free 2, very sophisticated technology that use ozone both in water and also in air in a dry way. So how we use in water? It doesn't mean that we use with the wet garment. It means that we inject ozone in the water during the washing process. So the color of the bath normally is like this one. When we inject ozone, become this color, and this is the water that we are going to discharge. So easy to understand that if we are able to clean the water, of course, we can reduce the number of rinses, and we can improve also the quality of garments and the quality of backstaining. When we use also in a dry way, we can create an amazing bleach effect that we will see also before. The third step is to measure. So we need to understand what we are doing. If we measure, we need to we can know also what we are going to discharge in the environment. So we thought a lot, and we create a software that is connected with our technology, with so from laser to the all-in-one machine and also to the dryer, to know exactly what we are doing. It means that this software is pulling out from the machine the real data in real time. In this way, we can know the water consumption, energy consumption, steam consumption per every garment, per every bath, per every production, also to see the consumption of, I don't know, the latest 5 months or years, and compare and improve ourselves. Here we can see, I don't know if you remember, we spoke before about the traditional way to wash a pair of jeans and the quantity of water. It was from 80 to 150. We can see that today with responsible technology, it's possible to wash a pair of jeans like the picture that you can see here with 11 liters. So it is an amazing result. With Metro, we can also declare the chemical use. So I would like to divide the two things. We have the real data the real data of the consumption provided from the machine that we can see here, and also there is a self-declaration of chemicals used with the certification of all the chemicals. The result of the laundry revolution, of this new way to treat a pair of jeans, because for us it's always important to create something nice, something responsible, but also something with an amazing look. So the result is Obleach, that is a new ozone patented process that creates a real bleach without hazardous chemical. So completely in a sustainable way. And so we achieve this result that before it was quite difficult, and we can create also contrast on the seams and create a really nice look. And a second innovation is Wake. So it's the first totally natural dyeing system that uses organic raw materials, like plants, vegetable waste, or food waste, and we can create without chemicals of synthesis some amazing colors. Here I would like to share some picture of a workshop that we have done during Kingpinks in Amsterdam to show in real time the Wake dyeing process using organic raw material, and we dye some t-shirts, and of course some great lab done in a different country, like we can see Candiani in Los Angeles, PVH in Amsterdam, Rudolph in Italy, and Fast Retailing. But we have much more, and we are very, very happy of this collaboration. I would like to share also this information. We have also an amazing all-in-one in the National Textile University of Faisalabad, where we already started to do some workshop, so, and to share innovation. And about retail. We believe that it's very important also to arrive to the final consumer and to, let's say, improve the consciousness of the citizen, of all the people that would like to buy a garment done in a right way. So the only way is to do education, to explain, to show. And here we have some example of some collaboration done with the different retailers inside the shop to explain and to show all the process. I don't know if I was too fast. I finished my presentation. I tried to explain easily the process, and I don't know if there are some questions.
Lots of questions. Thank you so much, Alice, for that amazing presentation. And we are very, very lucky to have you with us. And obviously, you've been involved with the EDs from the very, very beginning. And then, you know, it's very nice every single time we see your presentations. They're very informative, and they definitely help the students understand about what we were doing and how the future really looks. And that's the important thing. Obviously, you guys, every few months, every year, you're releasing new technologies, new ways of dyeing, new ways of finishing, and it's fantastic that you get to show this to our students. So thank you again for that. Some questions here. I think there's a couple of questions regarding PP spray. Obviously, there's a question that's come just come. That does will PP spray have a natural look when we use it with laser compared to the picture that you shared? Is it more cost effective? Obviously, laser. Obviously, you guys have done all the maths. You know how much energy your machines use, and obviously, someone spraying something rather than a machine is there. And I really realized you also have a carbon footprint on your metro standard, which is really good too. So regarding the cost effectiveness, obviously we have to move away from PP and some of the other chemicals. So obviously they might be cheaper, like you can get very cheap dyes as well. So obviously, what's your thoughts on that? Sorry, a very long question.
Yeah, and it's not so easy to answer with a few words. Let's say that it's always a combination. So when we start to speak about new way of finishing, is a combination of fabric, is a combination of chemicals, and is a combination of technology. So if we choose the right fabric, we can reproduce with the laser and with the help of some chemicals, the PP spray. In terms of cost, I don't want to see only this angle of the things, because in my opinion, okay, it's a matter of for sure cutting a step that you are going to do outside and required a lot of manual operation. And also absolutely is done completely manually, and after that you have to return back to the washing machine for the neutralization. When you use a laser, you don't need to neutralize. You can go to the washing machine and start your washing process. So if you combine the right fabric with the right technology, and you can skip completely the steps of permanganate, so to avoid complete, of course, is a time saving and also is a cost saving. But we don't have to forget that it is a new mentality, a new way. Nobody can do again this work. Absolutely.
No, it's true. You know, that everyone, I have lots of conversations about price, and obviously some of our student friends who will be only within a few years working in like industry and making these tough choices when they're making a style or when they're being a product developer. So understanding that it's a balancing act to try and get to a really sustainable gene, obviously. And it's also small steps. Not every company can do 100% sustainable or go straight into it. So even if it is just using a no stone or retrofitting one of your older machines to become slightly more advanced, is quite a cool thing to do. There's a question here about, you know, how do you rate Pakistan denim industry? Now I know how I rate Pakistan denim industry, but you've been coming to Pakistan and Bangladesh and India for many years. So, you know, you've seen a lot of companies buy a lot of your like machines, and a lot of companies also ask to use your like machinery and like technology. So what's your thoughts on a Pakistan denim industry?
It's incredible. Absolutely. I think it's very advanced industry, and also very open to invest in technology. So I saw some amazing laundry there that I believe has the perfect chance to be in the market for many years. And also from the, let's say, student and from the new generation that would like to enter in the market.
Absolutely right. Alice, this is all our time. Thank you so much for coming again and giving us a lovely talk. There are some questions still in the chat. If you don't mind going in there and just like replying to a few.
Of course, I'm going to stay here.
And thank you so much, and thank you to your family, and thank you for being involved in Transformers Ed Pakistan.
My big pleasure. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.